Only the red lipstick make my teeth look whiter. That's the myth. Anyhow, guys, I came on a little late because I came home a little late, so it is what it is. Now, if I say I'm going live, I'm going live. So just sometimes if I'm late, just wait for me if you can. Anyway, guys, let's talk about the mind of a jealous racist. I know the mentality. I live in New York. I'm around everybody. So we're going to tell you I want to talk about the mentality. You got to understand how people think. All right? There's different kind of people think different ways. Right? And I want to talk about the mentality of a jealous racist. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to start. Okay, so before I even go into this, take what I say with a grain of salt, right? Anything that I say to you guys, listen to it. You don't have to agree or disagree. Try to practice neutrality, right? Try to be neutral. You could listen. You don't have to agree, and you don't have to disagree. Hello. Right? But you could just keep it in the back of your mind. So later on in life, if you ever come up on a situation, you could say, hey, Janique was right or Janique was wrong or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. But just listen, have an open mind whenever you listen to my videos. Okay? Have an open mind. Much love. Pick up yourself. Good night, boo-boo. Yup, you know I'm coming. When I say I'm coming live, I might be late, but I'm coming. So I decided to do this video because it was inspired by that I don't know if it was jealousy that enraged her. I wouldn't say that was a situation of jealousy, but the racist part inspired me. The racist Indian part inspired me because it's very common for those people to be racist. And she was saying N-word. I saw a video, if you guys are not aware, there's a video going viral of an Indian woman at the age 28, 38, calling a black girl N-word, a 38-year-old Indian girl. Let me find her name. I would find her name. Today's the 17th all right, today's the 17th. Hold on, I'm inviting people. The mentality of a jealous racist. I'm putting it on my Facebook because I'm old school. I still use my Facebook. Let me answer this, man. Hello? No, and I'm going to call you back, okay? All right. All right, didn't I do that? Okay. Now I shared it to Facebook. All right, so we're going to talk about the mentality of a jealous racist. Think about it. You don't have to agree or disagree, but we're live, so we're talking tonight. So I was inspired. I told you why I was inspired. That girl, she went viral for a 38-year-old went viral for calling that a black girl N-word, 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 like going hard, like violently, like very, like it's a hate crime. It's at this point is a hate crime. I'm gonna see her name because somebody put her name down in the video I did. Hold on, let me turn it down. Sorry, guys. Somebody put her name in the comments. Did she didn't put it up there? I thought she put the name up in the comments. Oh, where did she put the name at? Anyway, that Indian girl. So my point is, I know I have to find the name. I'm sorry. I really can't let this go. Because you're not going to violate like that without me calling the name in the video. Let me see if it's in the comments. If I can get these comments. Her name is what? I know these girls, they did research on her. Natasha Chad. This is her. Screenshot it if you want to, whatever. She was caught viral. An Indian girl cursing at a black girl. N-word, N-word, just going hard at her. I don't think that was a case of racism. I think they had an argument in the parking, or she took it out of line. She took it too far because they had some issues with parking. Hi. All right, I'm going to block you if you keep saying hi. All right, you're going to block. This is annoying. Yeah, nah. Get out of here. All right, good. So she was going hard, violently saying the N-word, N-word, the Indian girl, right? And the black girl was the soft black girl. She wasn't the ghetto type because, you know, they don't play with the ghetto type. They know who to play with. The ghetto type, we're going to get into that. They know who to play with. But now she was like, N-word. Don't be thinking that the racist is only coming from the white people. It's not. I would say the majority of the racism is not coming from the whites. Majority is not. All right. It's coming from the Asians. And when I say Asians, Indians as well. Indians are included in Asia. It comes from the Asians. It's coming from Hispanics. It's coming from Asians and Hispanics. Yeah, those are what's coming from. Asians, all of that. All the other races that just don't like black people. That's how it is, right? A lot of them. Now, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of them are like that. It's not only just white people that don't like black people. A lot of people don't, right? You saw how she was slurring N-word, N-word. Okay, let's talk about the mind of a racist. Now, when you're at a job, when you're in the regular public, yeah, you might bump into them. It won't bother you or something. Something simple, they'll look at you, give you dirty looks. That's the most. But where it's going to affect you is in your workplace. Okay? And they're not going to do it to your face. Remember, we work with people with these mentalities. These are your neighbors. Yep, it was a rage over Parkins or something like that. So these are the mentality. Remember, you make sure you like the live, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Like the live. Like the live. Yeah, I know they're dark. A lot of them are darker than us. That's not the point. It's what black people are supposed to represent in society. Think about it. You guys, it's deeper mentalities. It's what black people is supposed. I'm not black. Black thing is supposed to be the lowest of the low, the worst of the worst. That's their mentality. All right. That's the reason why I come here every day to big up black girls, black women. Every time I always big y'all up, dark skinned women. Get some confidence. Get some pep in your step. Get some swag about you. Get some confidence about you. That's why I'm here. You said Africans did that for years? What do you mean? Go in more detail so I could get it, because we're going to talk tonight. Africans did that for years. What's Africans did that? What? What are you talking about? All right. Right? So, African disassociate from being black. I'm always black. I know I'm black. I'm Jamaican, but I know I'm black. I don't know if anybody's that's black. I don't know about all of that when it comes to that. I know I'm black. But I know what you so oh so you say African American. Oh, okay, so maybe they're saying oh they don't want to be associated with African American, black, or whatever the case may be. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why when they say they don't want to associate with Black American, because there's a stigma in other communities about Black American, right? But Black or you're American, you're Black America, right? But it's the stigma like the hip hop music, the negativity, the hanging of the pants. It's the hip hop music, really. But we're Black, so I'm Black. I don't know about anybody else. I'm Black. I know who I am. I'm proud to be Black. I'm proud to be Black American too, because guess what? So yeah, some people it's an ignorance thing. So let's not talk about it. Cause let's unite on this video. Let's unite. Oh, you're mixed. Oh, so let's unite on this video, and I'm just gonna. Yeah, let's look out for each other as mixed girls, Black America, anybody that we're considered to be Black. Let's start looking out. Let's go forward on a different page, and let's start looking out for each other. What are you talking about? Of course. What do you mean? You got to go to Jamaica then. What do you mean? If a lot of people just see stuff on TV, you got to be in it. Of course, you're Black. Girl, all right. I don't know. Everybody have a different mentality. I don't know about all of that. I know I'm Black. Even in the Caribbean, if you're African descent, you're Black. It does like. All right. I don't want to get too carried away off of the topic. I want to talk. Yeah. So the Indian girl, blah blah. A lot of people don't like Black people. They don't like Black people. All right, it is what it is. You're darker the skin, they don't like you. It is what it is. And if you work in a job environment, let's go. I'm gonna stay focused right now. Um, they will sabotage you behind your back because they're gonna say who she thinks she is. You're supposed to be poor. You're supposed to be low. You're supposed to be loud, ghetto, ugly. This is what I'm telling you. This is what they think about Black people. What's my point? I'm gonna get off the channel. I'm gonna get honey. This my you said what's my point? This might not be the channel for you. I'm gonna get you off this channel. Bye. Goodbye. I ain't got time for that. Um, yeah. Anyway, Black is supposed to be the worst thing in society. That's what they made us out to seem. We're supposed to be poor, ugly, broke, nappy. I never say nappy headed. That's a nasty derogatory term. Nappy, but the proper term is 4C or coily hair. That's the proper term for our hair, coily hair. But anyway, but all that derogatory term, poor, ugly, Black, ugly, and all that. A lot of things are associated with negativity to Black. So a lot of them, a jealous racist will look at you and she's a Black, ugly N word. Why she have that? Why they have that? They're Black. They shouldn't have that. That should be ours. That's the mentality. You get it? Why they have that? They're Black. That should be ours. We should have that. That's the mentality of it. That's the reason why they're quick to sabotage you in the workplace. They're quick to step on your neck and try to get you to lose your job. They're quick to do that because that's their mentality. Or who she thinks she is, who he think he is. They're Black. They shouldn't have that. That's why a cop will pull over somebody with a fly car because they're Black. Like, why is that? How that Black person got that Benz? That's the mentality. Who you think you are to have that Benz? That's why some of them racist cops will be that way because that's the mentality of it. Why you got what you got? Who you think you are? You're Black. You're an N word. You shouldn't have that Benz. I'm a cop. I'm making less money than you. That's the mentality. That's why they will sabotage you at the workplace because you shouldn't have that. You're Black. That's the mentality. And some Oh, and don't let you be. Oh, let it go, let y'all talk, cause you know, so that we on point. Cause I'm not doing the back and forth foolishness on this live. You're on point. I love what you said. And don't let you be an attractive black woman that put your best foot forward while intelligent, even worse. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. If you're a pretty black woman and you and I've been there. I've been the only black girl in a couple of places. The only black girl woman. I'm not gonna say girl. I'm a woman. The only black woman in a couple of places, and you will know the vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna block you off my channel. How you hide this guy? You is there a moderator on the channel? Get all these persons, hide them off the channel. They can't comment on the channel now. Get rid of them off this channel. Thank you for the thank you. I appreciate it. So this is a passionate topic for me because a lot of times when I was the only black girl there, and one of the girls, okay, because I work in the city. I'm a stylist, right? So I work in the city, and some of the girls, they love me. Some of the white girls, they like me. They're like, oh, Janique, oh my God, I love you so much. Come to my event. So one at a time, not all of them are racist. Let's get it clear. Not all of them are. But sometimes they will take you into an environment. Thank you so much for the thank you. I really appreciate it. None of ya. All right. There you go. None of ya. I give you a shout out. So they take you into an environment. They might not be racist, but their friends are. Their family is. Their environment that they're taking you is. They're looking at you funny. They looking you up and down. You're the only black girl there. One time I went to an environment. One of the clients from the salon, she invited me. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. One of the clients from the salon, she invited me to her book signing event. And she's like, oh, Janique, I would love for you to come to my event. And I said, sure. When I went to the event, all the lights were off. So I went sitting down. When the lights came on, I was the only black girl there. I had to kindly remove myself. But I mingled a little, but it was like fake mingling because I could tell the fakeness because they never saw a black girl like me. The only other blackest girl there was a very, very light skinned biracial. Very, 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 only one. Very pale, light, and she was the only black girl there. So I was like, y'all not gonna get me in captivity. Y'all not taking me in slavery. I ran off. Woo! Let me stop. I did kindly leave. But anyway. She was using me to diversify. She didn't need to diversify because everybody there was white. So she didn't really need to diversify. She just liked me. She liked me. She thought that we had a good time in the salon. She was like, girl, come to my thing. And I said, all right, I'll go. And I went. Sometimes people like your energy and they just want you around. Sometimes that's what it is. But the people that they're around, sometimes you're not vibing with them. Yeah, you understand that will feel weird, right? Okay, exactly. I've been scratching up my skin like crazy. She was trying, right? Okay. Thanks, girl. Thanks to my moderator keeping it on point tonight. I love the live. I love and the colorism is crazy too. But yeah, they want to sabotage. They're going to be like at the workplace. They're going to be like, who she thinks she is. Especially if you're a pretty black woman, you're going to get the most hate. Remember Naomi Campbell, how she used to fight all the time? And I could imagine why. Remember how she was a top model in her game? I could imagine why. How she used to fight all the time because they'll provoke you. And when the outsider looking in come, they're going to say, oh my gosh, she attacked me. After you whoop that tail. After you gave them a whoop, you know why? They're going to say she attacked. Why did she attack? Why? What did you do to provoke it? That's why you see a lot of people. Do not let them provoke you with their racism. Yep, everybody hit the like and subscribe. Don't let them provoke you with their racism because once they provoke you and you get vile, oh, they're going to say, oh, look at her. Look what she's doing. That's how they get black women provoked. But in the workplace, it could stop your money. That's the issue. The issue is not, oh, regular in the street, you can always walk away. The issue is it could stop your paper. It could stop your bag. They will gang up on you. But I let them know right now, I'm calling, even if you're not racist, I'm going to let these devils know I'm aware of racism. Okay, even if it's not racist, even if they're not racist, I'm gonna let them know I am aware of racism. Don't even play with me. In the workplace, they will try to do some racism thing and get you. They'll try to get you gone. Why? Because they're intimidated. They're not good. They don't understand the real reason why they're so jealous. Because they feel like, oh, I'm a good person. I'm not racist. They don't understand the real reason why they're so jealous. The real reason why you're so jealous is because a black girl is outshining you. That's why you're real jealous. You're expecting a black girl to be stereotypical, loud, fat, stupid, ghetto. All this, that's what they think about black people. Oh, thank you. Anybody could join. It's not about race. I'm just, if you want to listen, listen. I listen to all type of stuff. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go ahead and go on my look in the my videos. This is a lie, but look in the I put a video up about it. They be triggered because if it's not them, it's entitlement. It's entitlement. Whether when somebody feels like they're better than you because of their color or race in their mind, they're not gonna show it. They're gonna behave that way. They're not gonna show it in a sense of, but they're gonna show it in their behavior. They're not gonna say it, but they're gonna show it in their behavior. It's in their subconscious. Oh, well, I'm the pretty one. I'm gonna get the attention. That's what they're thinking in their head. Oh, they're the white or whatever one. They're gonna get the attention. So when they don't get the attention, all hell break loose. You'll see the anger in them. Why? You gotta check yourself, sister girl. Check how you're thinking. It is what it is. That's the mentality of jealous racists. That's why they'll ring your doorbell when you move in the neighborhood to find out who live here. Yep. When you move in a new neighborhood and it happen to be a white neighborhood, they want to be knowing like who live here and how you afforded this house. You okay? How could you afford this house? That's what they want to know. But let me tell you, no, the jealousy with other races of women. Let me tell you another detail about this. I'm gonna put it like this. There's another thing with the jealousy of other races of women, right? A lot of the times, black men has hyped them up so high, y'all never even caught this point. Black men goes out to remember they are the one they go always dating. They don't like us. You know that they don't. Some of them they boost up these chicks so high against us. They feel like yeah, trust me. They feel like they could throw black men in our face. They be like, oh, even your own man don't want y'all. That's what they be saying. So think about it. So much people are against us as black women that we gotta really be like tight. We gotta get our own. We gotta get our stuff together. Have our stuff and stack it and make sure it's good. Even some black men, they will go and gossip about you to another race. One of them in my building went to a Mexican about me, a Spanish. I'm like, you have no race loyalties. That's so trashy and low. You know how these Spanish stick together? They would never do that to their own women. So you got to understand how all this racism stuff affects black women. It affects us because we have no backup. It's only us. Even our own black men are quick to say how much they don't want us, how much we're not feminine enough. Facts. My neighbor said she's happy to have a big butt because black men like that. Exactly. That's the only man that she could get. Trust me. I bet whenever you see those types that always cling to a lot of their men in their own race don't want them. A lot of the times. And black men will hype up anything that's mediocre or basic or beneath or below average as long as it's white. Mediocre, basic, or below average as long as it could have the ability to erase his DNA. As long as it has the ability to erase his DNA, they'll hype it up. And a lot of you don't know how deep that is because a lot of these chicks, black men been gassing them up and they think they could come for us crazy. One of them tried to come for me and put hands on me. I told you about the time I had to step to the preference step to me. The preference step to me. I had to show her what time it is. You understand? I had to show her what time it is. I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. Oh yeah, they're weird, all right. And with low, yep. So you got to understand how this racism stuff affects us. In the workplace, often you lose your money because they ganged up on you. They were so intimidated. They saw your potential. They didn't want to get you that promotion, so they sabotaged you. Because who she thinks she is, that who that thinks she is. She shouldn't have that. Like they'll go hard to try, but they can't try because you got it naturally. You're born with the soul, the swag, sis. She tried to outshine you. She can't even come close. She couldn't touch you with a long stick. So that's why she mad. Like I said, she couldn't touch you with a long stick. You get me? And that's why she's mad and she's trying to sabotage you in the workplace because you shouldn't have that. She should. She's the white one. I remember one time I was the only one. It was only 2 black girls at that job that I was at, right back then. So the other black girl, she was like a Oreo. If you know what an Oreo is, you know what. She's black on the outside, white, all act white, everything. I was the only black girl, a little bit like myself. And then when one of the white guys was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful," like they was tight. They was mad. When one of the white guys stopped me when I got out of my taxi, oh, they was even madder. I told you there was. Oh, I told y'all the story about that job. Oh, I'm not going back into details unless y'all want me to. I don't know if y'all follow up with me, but this is my years of experience and wisdom I'm sharing with you guys. So take heed. All right. The mentality of a jealous racist is who she thinks she is. Who she thinks she is. Oh, you said that. I love when y'all call me big sis. Love you guys. Yes, I'm your big sis. Because I'm here to give you my knowledge, pass it down. So you don't get trapped up. You be street smart. You'll see a snake for a mile coming. And you know how to maneuver in a room full of snakes. And you don't let them bend you. You stand up tall. You stand up tall. When you got your opportunity to shine, you don't let them make you quiver. You don't be shook. You stand up tall. You say your prayer and you go ahead and stand up tall when you get your opportunity to shine. You don't let them shook you, scare you, so you run off. Nah, you keep on going. You keep on going. You don't let them shake you, break you, bend you, twist you, nothing. You keep on grinding. You never let a racist ever break you down to the ground to the point where exactly. That's why I'm here to tell y'all, give y'all strength. Cause they will sabotage you because who she thinks she is, right? Yep, big sis, stand tall. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cause who she thinks she is, she black. She not supposed to have that. And that's the mentality. They're better. That's it. That's how they thinking. That's why they'll go out their way to try to make you lose what you got anyway, because you don't deserve it in their eyes. And that's what it is. That's the mentality, honey. That's what's going on in their mind. They're up there. You're supposed to be down there. You're supposed to be the supporting character, honey. You're not the main character. Look at the mentality, how people are brainwashed. That's why we get so much backlash as black women when we succeed, when we do well. Look at the mentality. Even look at that movie Wicked. Who was the supporting character? Who was the supporting character? The star. The one really who shined was the supporting character. It's, oh, you know bleach blonde. Oh, how you know it was bleach blonde? Oh, girl, let me tell y'all something. The self-hating ones, the self-hating Indians don't like us black women. Because that's why they're bleaching their hair, and they don't like themselves either. Let's get it clear. A lot of them Indians don't like themselves. I will see them around plastering like a white substance along their face. And you will walk in the summer to see them and the substance is white. I don't know what it is, but you'll see them plastering a white substance. They don't like themselves. And the one that tried to get me in trouble recently is a bleach blonde. Every time it was one of them Indians that got a problem with me is a bleach blonde Indian wannabe. They hate themselves. They're trying to camouflage. They hate themselves so bad, self-hating, and they want to camouflage as a white woman. They're so delusional. Maybe they got a couple of dollars, but Janique is the one that don't bow down, baby. You ain't my God. Neek is the type that don't bow down, baby. You ain't my God. No, it's not about attraction. It's a deeper thing. It's not about attraction. I get you, Robert, but it's not about attraction. It's more of about oppression because when they're sabotaging your money in the workplace, that's further than it's not attract. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how it's gonna affect you too. Because they'll sabotage you with their jealousy in the workplace because you're black. You shouldn't be shining like that. You shouldn't have that position. Who gave you that spot? Why are you here? Why are you there in that position? How did you get to that position? You're black. You shouldn't have that. That's the mentality. It's not about, oh, if we're pretty or ugly or attractive, or it's not about that. It's about in the workplace when you're losing money because somebody, or they won't hire you because you're black. The Hispanics are notorious for that, and I can attest to that. They won't hire you because you're black. The whites will, but the Hispanics will not. In my experience, and if you want a reference, go to Queen Center Mall and check it out. If you want references. If you want to just go check for yourself, go to Queen Center Mall and check it out in Corona. They do not hire you if you are black. For the Hispanics, it's all for them. That's how they do. So that's why it does affect your money when they're getting government funding. Okay, and black people fought for rights for this country, and they're only putting their own kind on when they're getting government funding. Yeah, so it's not right. That's why I like Trump, what he's doing. Yeah, and the jealousy war is very real. You're right about that. You said it. Yup. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I ain't gonna, I might tell a joke, but I ain't tell no lie. But they'll smile in your face and pretend they're your friend. No, that's okay for posting twice, girl. A guy, it's okay. If you post a mistake, is a mistake. Yup, Trump got something for them. One of them tried to play with me in the supermarket. I don't like going. She tried to get cute with me in the supermarket. I said I would drag you. That's what I told her in the supermarket. They know I love me a black ghetto girl. When I say I love a black ghetto girl, how they what? You see that video? If it was a soft black girl. I love a black girl. She wouldn't play with a girl like Sexy Red and them type of chicks. You would get snatched. I love a black ghetto girl. Big up a ghetto girl. Big up the ghetto girl them. I love a ghetto girl that will snatch you. You think they would play with her? Let me tell you, one of them Indians tried me when I was in Sephora. And it was a small little space. She pushed right past me, and I know the racism of the Indians. I know what it was. She put like she wanted to acknowledge me and push me. I said, yeah, I mean, kick down your blood clot. I jumped right in her face. Yo, the devil came in me. I said, yeah? She backed down. You get your ass whooping here, bitch. Sorry. Sorry. Retract that. Hopefully they don't get my channel. But that was my thought. That was no, that happened. That was a true story. That I'm telling the story of happened. I got two sides. I'm Jamaican. I got my Jamaican side and my American side, right? Both of them are bad girl. Both. I was like, she pushed right past me with that racism stuff. And like she wanted to acknowledge me because she didn't like my shine. She didn't like how they was serving me. How they was like, oh, you need anything, you want something? Nah, you ain't get. So I said, I jump up in her face. She gotta understand this. Don't ever play with me. Right then and there, and it was a natural reflex. They know who to try it with, because some girls will snatch them up. Some girls, like I said, they know they play with the nice soft black girls, and sometimes they do that, and then you see them yelling, and then they're gonna play the victim. No, they provoked it. Some girls would have snatched them up, like what? Yes, it's not only a snatch up, but a swing and a throw. Some girls don't play with the wrong black girl, and I respect the black girls that don't tolerate the disrespect. I don't care. You didn't start nothing, but you finished it. You didn't start nothing, but you finished it. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Simple. Make sure you like the live, guys, because, yeah, you got to have a little gangster in you, too, as a black woman. You can't be softy. This pull out my hair. Some of the racist white men hate our black men, but will marry a black. No, I don't. Not me personally. I don't have an issue with white men. I'm gonna tell you, I don't have an issue with white men. You know why? Because one of them saved me once when I was in a serious jam. I'm not gonna lie. So I never had the problem with the white man. Never. When I was in a serious jam and I needed help, it was only one person that helped me, and it was a white man. Sorry. And I'm not even gonna be rude, but I'm going to talk about my own personal experience. I'm only talking about my own personal experience. Because I remember I was in a serious jam that day. A few times. Even one of the jobs, a white man got me. One of them that, when I was the only black girl at the job. He gave me the job. And he liked me. He got me the job right away. And I needed that money. So I can't really say I had an issue with them. But a lot of the racists, yes, a lot of whites are racist, but some are. But you will expect it from them. You won't expect it from the Indians, the Asians, and the Hispanics, and that's where it really comes from. Those quiet ones, but I still validate your experience. I do. Some of them will date somebody that's black, but they don't like black people. That's true. Yeah, I agree. You love you some chocolate? All right now. Yeah, so don't take what I'm saying serious when I crack a joke on here, guys, but don't take it too serious when I crack a joke. You said, as a European, hearing you talk about this is crazy. I feel like people are mixed with anything and everything and don't talk about being black or white, like race in general. You say being European and hearing me talk about it? What do you think about it? So what do you think about, like, I'd like to hear other people's perspective. If you're not racist, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not gonna understand these videos. If a person that watched these and that they're of another race, you're probably not gonna understand it. If you're not racist, to be honest. Oh, in America, everything is about race. Just in case you didn't know that, this is a live chat from America. If in America everything is about race, it's a different place. Oh, somebody said y'all are quiet about it in Europe, but mad racist too. No, I wouldn't go to Europe. Why would I take myself and go to Europe? Me personally, I wouldn't go to. It's like, well, I wouldn't go to Europe. It's the senseless. Make sure you like the live, guys. Yeah, it's a part of making. Yeah, the gaslighting. It's not racism. Racism doesn't exist. Sometimes it's gaslighting. Racism doesn't exist. Telling the blind man he could see. Of course they're gonna gaslight. Oh, but I wonder what happens to this girl once this video of her goes viral. Ooh, once that video of her like going viral, I wonder if she's gonna lose her job or like, ooh. Went to Paris and Spain. The men do try to holler, but racism is definitely a thing at that continent. I'm not going to Europe. I'm not going to Europe. Please. Oh, I got you, girl. Okay, I got you. All right, I got you. But yeah, you wonder why they don't talk about it because there is a taboo top. I'm the type of person that will talk about things that people will whisper in secret. I always been like that. I used to get in trouble all the time. Trust me. I used to get in trouble for saying things that no one will say. There you go. So that's how I am. I'm the type of person that say things that everybody will whisper about. It is what it is. It gotta be called to light now. You can't keep it in the darkness now. It has to be called out in the light. It is what it is. Cause the way them chicks was sizing me up of another race. But first of all, you got fake lips, girl. I saw your face. You got all that filler in your lip, and your lip is like this. I saw your lip. I saw one of them stiff faced girl try to show off on me with that lip. Like, girl, bye. Sit down somewhere. That lip is stiffer than a rock. I was laughing. I was like, oh, I gotta tell you another thing. What happened with me? I went because I'm always in Manhattan. All right, I'm always in the city. So let me tell you what happened. So I went to the New York makeup show a while back, and I was getting some Senna lip gloss. Sienna, what I don't know how to pronounce it. I was putting my lip gloss on, and I started plastering my lip with the lip gloss, and I saw them staring at my lip. I said, y'all really want these lips, huh? Staring hard at my lips. I was like, I know. I didn't realize because I was trying it. They were sampling, and we were getting. I'm a cosmetologist, so we're getting products and stuff. And I tried it on. I was looked around. I felt my skin burning, almost melting off with the heat. I turn around. I see them looking at my lip. I said, honey bunch. That's why they go and buy the lip that's like that. They chase and okay, I got you. You know everything I mentioned. Oh yes, we do have race check boxes. Yes, we do. But you don't have to answer that. Yeah, we do. We have race like on applications. They give you. They want to know what your race is. Yes, honey. Yup, girl. We do. It's creepy when you think about it, though, right? And I don't mind like other races watching my channel. Once you, yeah, yeah, it is crazy. I like when other races watch my channel and you tell the truth on my channel. Don't come on here with no fake nonsense because I'm gonna ban you. Tell the truth. You heard your family members saying, because my good friend, she was Indian when we grew up together. That was my best friend. She was Indian. We grew up together. That's when I first came to this country, and we were friends all through until she got married the second time. Until we broke it off, right? Of our friendship, years we was friends. Like that was one of my longest friends for well over 15 years. And she told me, my family's racist, right? Boom, shaka. She told me straight up, she's real. So I don't mind if other races come on here and tell the truth, but don't come in here no fake stuff, because you're going to get just banned off the channel. Because my good friend was Indian, and she told me straight up, my family's racist. And I said, yeah. And she was like, yeah, yeah. She told me straight up. She don't mind. We were best friends. She literally sleep in the same bed as me. So obviously, and it was, you know what I'm saying? We were like that. That was my girl. Okay? And she told me straight up, my family's racist. And I don't care if they're racist or not. I still went. If she invite me, I go. If she invite me, I go. Like, you're not making me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, colleges, certain places get credit for having diversity. That's the reason why they ask you what's your race, black, white. They want to have inclusivity. But the mentality, I just want to repeat it just in case people forgot I said it. The mentality of a racist, a jealous racist, is what she shouldn't have that. He shouldn't have that. They're black. You're black. You're black. I love being black. Thank God I'm black. Because to be like them, it would be weird. The weirdo. To be that weird, like, to be hating people. And anyway, I love being black. We got a lot of fun. We have a lot of soul. We have a lot of culture. I love being black. You're black. It would be funny if one of them got so enraged at your blackness that you just laughed in their face, like, and you laugh because you're so happy to be black. They're like, you're black. They're gonna burst a blood vessel. Ooh, you had to crap. A racist woman at Trader Joe's. My daughter is white presenting, and the woman had the nerve to try to and grab my daughter away from me. What? No, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You're black. You shouldn't have her. That's true. We are seen as less human, and that's why we're gonna gang up and try to get us fired. Yep. Well, no, that's not why. No, I can't agree with that. I just said yep, just to no. I don't think we're seen as. I'm not less human. Some people probably see us that, but you gotta really understand that if you gotta gang up on me, that means I'm really a threat to you. And you gotta understand when I'm saying jealousy. You're a threat. You're outshining them. You look better, you're doing better. You're smarter, you're more talented. That's what jealousy is about. They know that you're a threat, so they want to get you. They're hurting because of it. It's paining them. Your shine is paining, it's hurt, it makes them sad. They go home and cry because of your shine. You're not getting, that's what I'm talking about, jealousy. It upsets them so bad they don't want you to have no money, so they try to get you fired. But they know you're a threat. That's why they try to gang up and get you fired. They know that because they know that you get there, you're gonna outshine them easily, simply, effortlessly, while they're working hard to not get any shine at all. Guys, I love y'all, yo. I love the live. I love the moderator. It was that was hilarious. You how you got rid of that comment. Um, I'm gonna tell you something about some people. Some individuals are not fully human. I'm not gonna go there, and it's not black people. I'm doing a course and was they're jealous of you. Are you doing better than them in the class? And stop caring. Stop caring. Seriously, when people go say good riddance, I don't come back. Go, goodbye. When people leave your life, say good rhythms. Good riddance. Practice with me. Good riddance. Bye. Get out. One day life, that means a new person's supposed to enter. Just stop caring. Stop. When I stop caring, I just be enjoying myself within my own spirit. No matter the races just get madder and madder. Can't bring down my life. I don't care. Sorry, I'm gonna be having my joy. You're not taking my joy. You're not making me unhappy just because when they go home, I'm telling you, the jealous races, they cry. They cry because you're outside. It bothers them so bad. It's like a problem. It's hurting them that you're outshining them and you're doing better than them because you're black. You're black. That's why. She's going home to their parent, going home to their family. You know, black girl. That's what they do. They go home to their family. And yeah, she's black. She's an N-word. And they're angry at home, and then they're plotting to go back to the job to get you fired. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm proud of myself. I don't care. I like me and black. Hey. Hey, Fatima. Wow, this live went on for a while, though. But I'm glad I came on. It's my mom just calling me. I got to call her back. Oh, somehow self-hating black girls, self-hating black people is you gotta think back to slavery, please. And think back and say the self-hating black is the Uncle Tom. We's hungry, master. Master, we's hungry. They have very low self-esteem and they look up to their master as God. Me, we's hungry, master. So the think of self-hating black people as one of them. We's as the house Negro. We's hungry, master. We's hungry. When Master's hungry, he's hungry. When Master's sad, he's sad. What's wrong with us, Master? Think of those self-hating black people because they look up to their white worshiping. It's a whole dynamics, and it's been going on for years. It's a whole dynamic. They'll be for what looking around, following behind white people, worshiping them, hating on their own kind with the white. Because they're self-hating. They don't have no self-love. They even look at themselves as they see themselves as low, trash, worthless. That's the self-esteem that they got. That's why they worship master. Look at them as that. That's why you'll see some black people joining up to bring up another black person with another race. And when I talk about self-hating with their preferences, it's not a preference of, oh, they like that. It's self-hate. It's that they don't like themselves. So they want somebody else to erase their genetics. If I have a baby with you, they won't have my hair. They'll have curly hair. If I have a baby with you, they won't have nappy head. I don't use that word. I know it's coily hair, but I'm speaking the mind of a mental, self-hating slave that will go against you. Oh, that's why they're chasing the other races of women so much. Oh, Self-hate. They don't like themselves. Oh, I could get her. She gonna have that good hair. My baby won't be nappy headed. Just watch Color Purple and watch again and watch the guy at the table sitting nappy headed. It's funny to me. I don't care. When I hear somebody say nappy headed, it makes me sound like it sounds like a slave. I always think of that movie and that part. Nappy headed. It's just funny. I just think it's hilarious. Anyway, guys, can you keep your head up, sis? Don't let nobody call. I'll bring you down. Keep your confidence. I love y'all. I love y'all. Don't let the hate get to you. Like my channel, subscribe, send me something. I appreciate all everybody who sent me a couple of dollars on the live. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can always donate to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Big up your girl. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, guys, before I end this live, make sure y'all eating healthy. Y'all juicing because I've been putting some juicing. I've been putting some cooking in the shorts. So check out my shorts. You welcome, Mandy. Above Rubies. Thank you, my moderator. Much love. You know what I'm saying about. And eat healthy. Get your juicing on. Go on my shorts and get some green juice. And I put the oh, you saw the glazed salmon. Thanks, boo. Yeah, it was good. And get into the gym. Start taking care of you. Make yourself happy. All right, guys. Love you guys. Big up yourself. Large up yourself.